Well, hello, welcome to Issy's Tarot. Thank you for coming to my channel. You could have gone anywhere, but you came to my channel. For that, I'm always grateful. Thank you so much. I am going to do your weekly love prediction reading for Scorpio for September 23rd through September 30th. Please keep in mind, this is a general read. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Don't try to make it your story. Just take what you can from it and leave the rest. In addition, please know the energy can go either way. It can be your energy, your significant other's energy, or someone else that's in your love space. Please keep that in mind as you watch and as you listen. If you enjoy my reading or if my reading resonates with you, please give me a subscription or a like. I'd be most humbled, honored, and very grateful if you decided to give me a subscription or a like. Thank you. Thank you in advance if you do. Let's see what's going on with my intense, passionate, kind, loving, fun Scorpios. Show me, spirit guys. What's going on, my loving Scorpios? Let's see. My passionate Scorpios. Let's see. Show me, spirit guides. The Emperor, Four of Cups, Five of Cups, Ace of Wands, ooh, and the Five of Pentacles. Scorp, who is this? Scorpio, Scorpio, who is this man that tried to control you? I'm just going to be very honest. He lost out because he tried to control you. It's not that he just, first of all, let's say the Emperor is an Aries. The Emperor can represent an Aries man or an Aries person in your life. But the Emperor is also about control. He's all about control, controlling his environment and controlling you. Control, 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 control. He's a control freak sometimes. And here's the deal, you're not to be controlled. You cannot control a Scorpio. Scorpios do what they do. This control thing is not working for you. And here's his Four of Cups, because the thing is that this is not going to work. You know it's not going to work, and you're letting him know. Because the Four of Cups means that you're not listening to anything he has to say anymore. See, the Four of Cups, this person, this woman sitting by this tree, but she's got her hands folded. You know when you cross your arms, that's just like, you're listening, but you're like not listening. You're listening because you've already made up your mind. Well, you've already made up your mind about him, and your mind has been that he's got to go. I'm just going to be very honest. He's got to go because, look, how many times do you have to tell this man that you don't want to be controlled, that you're not going to be controlled, that this will not work? But, he still wants to try it, still wants to try it. And, Scorpio, you got to let him know, look. Now, in the middle of the reading is the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is just, it's about feeling down and out and depressed and just all of that. Because you know why? Because you really love this man. You really love this man. Let me also say what I think that you're depressed about is the fact that you guys had a great intimate life as well. But all the intimacy in the world cannot change the fact that he tries to control you. All this intimacy, all this loving, all this, all this, great, phenomenal intimacy that you have cannot change the fact that, and I'll say it again, that he wants to control you. And unfortunately, here's the Five of Pentacles, which means that, there's that mentality there. And I always say for the Five of Pentacles, it's a victim mentality. It's a loser mentality. It's like all is lost. But see, that's what happens when people try to control, because there's a mentality here, and I don't think this is your mentality. I think this is his mentality. He feels down and out. He feels like he's a loser. He feels like he's lost, which he has because he lost you. He lost you. But I think you both are feeling a little bit of depression here. I'm going to be very honest, because the Five of Cups is in the middle of the reading. But here's the deal, Scorpio. Three cups are down here, but there's two cups behind him if you see this. There's two cups. There's always hope. Always hope. But right now, you're missing the intimacy, the loving. He's missing the intimacy and the loving. But hey, he couldn't control. He couldn't control you and you weren't having it. Now, both of you are kind of, I don't know if it's you per se, but there's someone here that has a victim mentality, and I'm not quite sure. I don't know, because it's at the end part of this 5-card spread, that someone has a victim mentality. Someone thinks that they're a loser. Someone is having a pity party. Stop it. He knows what he did. Stop it. He knew what he had to do. You know, you knew too. You knew that this man wasn't going to be the one because you knew from the beginning. He's always had this controlling mentality, and you just let it go on and go on because I'm going to be very honest, because the intimacy was on point. Give me 3 to 5 minutes. I'm going to clarify the reading just to see what additional information the spirit guides want you to say. Oh, excuse me, want you to see. Let's see what additional information the spirit guides want you to see. Sit back, relax. Let's see what this emperor, let's see. Show me, spirit guides. Why is the emperor here for my Scorpios? Show me. Why is the emperor here for my Scorpios? Well, see, there's that Ace of Wands coming out again. That Ace of Wands is all about intimacy, honey. This is the problem. This is the problem. The intimacy was off the chain. That's why too he got sprung. I'm gonna be very honest. He got sprung. He just got turned out. He got turned out. You know, it's the Scorpios. You know what you're known for, but I'm just telling you, this Emperor, this Ace of Wands, he got turned out, and he wanted to control everything about you. He totally got turned out. So now let's see why this Four of Cups is here. That is what has happened. That's why the controlling aspect. That's why you are in the. He was in the control mode. He couldn't help himself. Let's see why the Four of Cups is here. Show me, spirit guys. Why is the Four of Cups here? The Fool. The Fool is about a risk. The Fool is about starting over. And that's you, and I strongly believe it because you're not listening to what he has to say anymore with this Four of Cups. You don't want to hear what else he has to say because the control is taking it to a whole different level. Control freaks, that's just not going to work for you. So you're ready to start over again, and I don't see that with him. You're ready to start over and build again with someone else because you know that this is not going to work with him. You're not listening to anything he has to say to you with that Four of Cups there. Let's see why the Five of Cups is here. Show me, spirit guys. Why is the Five of Cups here for my Scorpios? Show me, spirit guides. Oh, the Empress. Well, now, Scorp. I'm going to be very honest. The Empress can be about pregnancy. You could be pregnant, or you could be thinking about, you thought maybe you're going to have a child with this man. But the Empress card is about being fertile. Having a child. I think you wanted to have a child with him, but I do believe that because of this control, and I'm going to keep reading. You could be pregnant now, but I don't know. There's a child around here. There's something happening, either mentally a child or a depression here because you could not have a child. I don't know. I'm going to keep reading just to see. Let's see what the spirit guides have to say about the Ace of Wands. Thank you, spirit guides. When the spirit guides give you the same card in the reading, I need to reiterate. There's something they want me to tell you. So let's see why the Ace of Wands is here again. Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Ace of Wands here again for my Scorpios? Oh, transformation. Transformation. The Death card is your card, Scorpios. Death card represents the Scorpio sun sign. But the Death card is about transformation. It's about transformation. Absolutely. Now, I see a different spin on this read. I'm not saying that this man is not controlling. I'm not saying it has been about control. But I see a different spin on this reading. I do believe that you are with child, or that you were with child, or that you are possibly with child. Let me say now. There is some depression around this child, though. I don't know what has happened, but there's some depression around this child. Because see, here I also have the Ace of Wands, which is intimacy. That has happened. There has been a child that has been conceived here. There's a transformation that's going on, though, because here with the Emperor, I'm not quite sure he wanted this child. I'm going to be very honest. I'm not quite sure he wanted this child. I think that's the problem. I'm not quite sure he wanted this child. I think you have conceived or you are pregnant. I'm not sure he wants this child. So let's see. Why is it Five of Pentacles here? Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? King of Pentacles. Okay. I see what's going on here. King of Pentacles, he's got a bag. He's got a bag. He's got the money. He's got the money. He's got the money, but that's all he wants too. I'm going to tell you, I just see this, Scorpio. It is what it is, but you're pregnant. I do believe this. First of all, let's look at the beginning. The Emperor. He's the Emperor. He can be an Aries sun sign. That's what the Emperor represents. But it can't be anyone. But whoever it is, he's all about control. He got, and I'll say this again. I still think he got twirled out. He got sprung with you. with the intimacy that you were giving him. However, this intimacy, I don't know. He wanted to control you. He did. He wanted to control you. Not only did he want to control you, he wanted to tell you how and what to do for everything. I do believe here's the Four of Cups. You're not listening to this man anymore. And I know why you're not listening to him, because I don't think he wants this child that you have conceived, because in the middle of the reading is an Empress card. And there's some depression around this, because I don't think he wants this child, but here you want your child. But here's the Fool card, which means a new beginning. And that's why I said I do believe you're not listening to whatever he says. He knows you're pregnant. You're not listening to this man. Yeah, there's something with pregnancy. You're not listening to this man. He wants to control that too. He's a control freak, but he can't control this element. He can't control, this is your body. You're going to have this child, whether he wants it or not. Right now, you are pregnant, and there's some depression because, there's some alternative methods that he may have wanted you to do. And I just don't think you're not going to do that. You're just not going to do it, because here's the Ace of Wands again, which is the intimacy card, which is the intimacy card. And it's over the death card, which is a transformation, which leads me to believe that he wanted you to do something, or possibly not to have this child. I don't know, or something. He didn't want to be a part of it, or he doesn't want to be in. But he's saying with this King of Pentacles, because he's got a bag. That's just what I see. This King of Pentacles is here. He's saying, I'll give you money. I don't think you'll ever have to worry about anything. I do. But money does not make happiness with the family. But I do strongly believe he's saying, I'll give you money. But, however, I don't want to have another child or a child. I just don't think he wants to have a child. I do believe he got turned out. I believe, you guys both could have taken measures to not have a child, but he got turned out. You know how you get caught up in the moments, and I think he wasn't thinking, and a child has been conceived, and guess what? He doesn't want a child. He wants to control that too, but it's not going to happen because you want your child and you're going to have your child. And as I say with that King of Pentacles, he's got a bag. He's got a bag, so Fred, don't worry. He's going to pay great child support. But right here, I see the Five of Pentacles, and I got a problem with that because that's that victim mentality. That's like a loser mentality. Well, I look at it this way. A child is a gift from God. Neither one of you are losing. Just because Scorpio, he does not want to absolutely be in the child's life as a father figure. Hey, it is what it is, and I hate to say that. Maybe he'll come around. Let's see what my oracles say. Maybe he'll come around, but you're not losing, because at least you have someone that's going to take care of you and your child. Hey, and the universe will send you a love to love your child as well, if he doesn't want to be in a child's life. But let's see what my oracles have to say. Let's see what my oracles have to say. They say, well, remain positive. Oh, they're saying in the near future. Oh, he's coming around. Oh, a year from now, you're going to have a child, and I think you're going to have a family too. I think so. I think